Hi Leo, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So we are going to do a read. It's going to be you and who, okay? This is going to be the first 2 weeks of June 2021, all right? I'm going to pull a card just for you from an oracle, a love oracle, just to get a pretty good idea what the over kind of line message is here and what that might be for you here. So let's take a look at what that is. It's a general read, so if you are looking for a personal read, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box, all right? So let's hop to it, all right? Let's see what is happening for you here, all right? What is going on for Leo? First 2 weeks of June 2021. What's going on with Leo? What is the best advice for Leo overall in their life, in their love life? Overall, what's going to be most important for them? Wow. Okay, guys. So this is beautiful. So we've got Guardian of the Soul Family. Okay. So this is interesting. It's a 26 card. It reduces to an 8, which means that there's some sort of change, some sort of transformation that is taking place. All right. And the interesting thing is that this is about being drawn to those that are like-minded souls around you, right? Attracting them. And it's almost like the guardian angels and those, your spirit, your source, whatever that is for you, is working on your behalf in order to bring these type of relationships that are more in alignment with you now, all right? And this is interesting, okay? It's like if you feel that you're leaving relationships behind, don't worry about that, because what it's doing, it is making space for improved relationships, as well as new, better relationships that are, again, more aligned with you, that are coming through, okay? So maybe that you felt that a relationship was held back. Well, if that is the case, for many of you, it might become available to you, okay? And it's only because there's been some growth and some change in it, all right? But it's a great soul love calling that is inviting you into a more intimate connection, okay? So, for those of you that haven't been experiencing a lot of luck in love, this is really saying is that if you're struggling, to feel that soul purpose within a relationship, or in your current relationships, this is saying that your divine guardians and the source, the universe, totally understands that. And they are in the process of working with you in order to bring those people and serve up the people that are best for you. And that can actually lead you to much more happiness. So be open to, any sort of conversations or connections that of the past that where communication was not so good, because there's opportunities for some. I'm not saying all of them, but it is saying for some of them to have a better experience, and because you both have grown, right? And that even new relationships are going to be an important aspect of your spiritual destiny, okay? So trust in the divine timing of things, especially involving relationships. Don't push it. Allow it to come to you, because it's like when you push it, is it really divine, right? It's not. That's not like floating. That's not being in the flow of the divine. And so this is really saying is that that you're going through some relationship healing in your life right now. And you're attracting the right relationships that's going to help you in your future growth, okay? And it could be also that present relationships are unfolding and you're leaving some relationships behind, okay? So just, it's kind of like I want to cloak you with the blanket of love and just let you know that everything's going to be all right, okay? Everything's going to be okay. Everything's working out. It's just working out for you. It really is. It's working out for you. And those around you, and for your greater good to fulfill your destiny. So that is what is coming into play here. So very interesting, guys. So Guardian of the Soul Family. I'm going to put this aside here. And let's go ahead and take a look at a little bit about where you're at right now. Let's take a look. We're going to start with you, and then we'll jump over to that other person, okay? And we'll find out a little bit more about them. But I want to find out where you're at right now, what your challenges are, and what you need to focus on most, that type of thing. And then we'll find out with that other person what they want most from you, and like and dislike and so forth, all right? So what is going on for Leo the first 2 weeks of June as it pertains to their love life, okay? okay? Because we're focusing on love on these bi-weeklies, right? So what's most important for Leo to be aware of? Let's take a look. Let's see. Where are you at right now? What do we have here? So we've got the High Priestess and the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands tells me that there is something, this is about continuing to persevere, right? Not giving up, right? And then we've got the High Priestess, which is really focusing on your intuition, right? Really focusing on, your intuition and, it's ruled by the moon, so there's some mystery involved within this, okay? But it is about, really continuing to persevere. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type of energy, okay? So, when and the nines, this is about all that, kind of that passionate energy. And it's about just, again, having that resilience to continue to move forward in your love life, to know that the best is yet to come or is already coming. All right. So this is what this wants to remind you of. Use your intuition. Heed those nudges of your silent voice within, because it's going to tell you where you need to fly to, right, and where you need to go to, and where you need to stay away from. Okay. So you're gonna know that. Call on your intuition because it's really gonna help you here. Anything else in terms of your current situation right now that might want to come out for you here? What do we get? Oh my gosh. Well, for some of you it says yes. Just say yes, right? So, and some of you, it could be within a relationship or situation, but if you came here for a question and, to answer, the answer is pretty much what's yes, right? It's coming through here. It's really coming through. So this is really beautiful. Wow. So that's coming through here. Anything else in terms of where you're at that we need to take note of? Any other messages? Empress energy. Interesting. So, this is really calling upon, it's like, this is about attracting and birthing of something new, right? Being very creative, focusing on beauty, the beauty within, really focusing on the beauty within you, your unique self. But the Empress energy is really focusing on just the birthing of something new. So there could be for you a new beginning within a situation or within a relationship of some sort. But this is saying is that there is some sort of birthing of new life within you. And it's ruled by Venus, which is, Venus is love, right? But it is about not just you. It also depends on, of course, this other person. But this is interesting because, it's kind of interesting what I'm getting through here. Anything else that wants to come through? Give me more on this Empress here. What's about that? Six of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so this is growth. This is about giving. This is about equal balance. So this is about a birthing of something new that now has equal balance, okay? So this had to do with a relationship or situation. If there was an issue, maybe perhaps of birthing something new to create the beauty and the love, right, that you want. This is saying the Six of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy is coming in to balance out those scales, okay? So that could be for some of you. So note your comments below. And while you're at it, smash that like button, guys. That definitely helps my channel out, okay? But that's what I'm seeing here. There is a growth opportunity in love currently, okay? If you're not feeling it yet, it's up and coming. So just, be patient there. But that is what I feel that is coming through and what the cards are saying here. So very, very nice. Let's take a look a little bit on what is your biggest challenge here. What is your biggest challenge here? What is the biggest challenge for Leo right now, the first 2 weeks of June? What's the biggest challenge for Leo? 2021 for June. And what is their biggest challenge? Let's take a look what that is. We got the Eight of Cups and we got Lovers. Love. It's love, guys. Well, I'm glad you're here. So we're going to talk about this. So, we've got the Eight of Cups, and that is all about some sort of change. So, you could have gone through something that was maybe perhaps some sort of disappointment, okay, within a relationship or situation. There was some sort of ghosting, escapism of some sort, okay, is really what I felt that was coming into play. And what it was doing, that disappointment, was really creating a little bit of upheaval within the relationship. Now, I do get the Lovers card, which is Gemini energy, okay? You might be dealing with a Gemini, okay? Or perhaps a water or earth sign that it seems to be coming coming through right now, or even fire. But what this is saying is within this relationship or situation is that there's been disappointment in love, right? And now it is about an opportunity to vibrate love, And I mentioned this in one of the other reads here. It kind of reminds me of, it's not just a butterfly, something being transformed. But to me, it's almost like a hummingbird with the wings, like the vibrating wings by it. And we all know that that butterflies are messengers of love, right? Of love, and they spread love all over the place. And you usually see them in two. So this is a Gemini card, the twins. So it's kind of interesting that this is coming into play. So, your challenge right now is to actually get rid of the old feeling and that old energy, guys, that has been carrying with you, and it bringing you into something new, whether it is a rebuilding of a new relationship based on a new foundation and different boundaries and better learning, which has brought you both together again. Or for some of you, it could be new that in terms of you have to let go of the old and not make sure you're not bringing that into another new relationship or situation, especially that vibration, right? That's going to be key. You got to think love and focus on what it is that you want in love. What are the key qualities that's most important to you? What are your values and what you can compromise on and not? But then also make sure that you're taking action, inspired action, and are vibrating love, right? So that's what I feel that's coming through here for you. So that's your challenge that I see coming through here. Yeah, and it does want you to take a chance and lead. It wants you to take a chance in love. Some of you have been holding back in love. That you're afraid of love. And some of you are afraid of really actually getting love, okay? And so, and that could be the case. I totally get it. I totally get it. And this is saying that the universe needs you to take that leap. You're going to be caught. The universe is going to catch you, okay? So this is what it wants you to remember, all right? So that's what this is saying. So you have to go first, but you have to go first in faith, right? You can't just put a toe in the water and kind of see what happens and then say, oh, it's not working, right? You can't go on one day, oh, it's just not working, all right? I'm just going to give up my love life. No, okay? No. What we're going to do is we're going to continue to persevere, right? We got that you were all about that kind of starting out here. The 9 of Wands, resilience, persevere, get back right on that chariot and move forward in faith. I'm surprised I haven't seen the chariot, but I probably will be coming. But that's what I feel that is happening, because you have to jump out in faith, right? And that's going to be key. All right. So let's take a look at what it is that you need to know most. What is it that you need to know most? Whoa, too many cards here, guys. Let's take a look. What does Leo need to know most? All right. Let's take a look at what that is for you. And the first 2 weeks of June, as it pertains to their love life or life overall. Let's take a look at what that is, okay? Whoa, here it is. What do we have here? Strength. Yeah, this is about having strength. Here you go. Leo energy for you, right? Calling out, right? So this is cool. This is really, again, you've got this strength within you, right? And, you've got a big heart. And so this is about the strength. What you need to know most is you got your strength. It's built in with you, Leo. It really is. So I'm going to pull another card for this too. So this is beautiful that it came up right there. What you need to know most is you're a Leo. Okay, come on. You've got a big heart, right? And you've got a lot of love to share, and you're strong, right? And you're resilient, right? And that's what this is talking about, that, right? So this is what wants to come through. Anything else that wants to come through? The 4 of Swords. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this is all about getting the rest and recuperation that you need, right? To build your strength. Some of you need to kind of build up some of this strength and maybe get some of that rest. And recuperation that's going to be necessary. Okay, so and this is the 4 of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So it is to recuperate your energy, to recharge yourself, and then get out there. Okay, just get out there, Leo. All right, and start and take a risk. Go out on faith here. All right, not just because something doesn't look like what you would typically go for. jump for it. Take a leap of faith on this a little bit too, or something, that's what this is saying for you to do. So you'll be surprised sometimes, okay? And then we get the Five of Swords. Yeah, you need to get some rest because there's been some sort of conflict, okay? This is about, maybe perhaps there was some sort of conflict that was taking place. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be done with an air sign, quite frankly. But this is really calling out and saying is that there is some sort of conflict, tension, and defeat. And this is about the strength and resilience to overcome that, okay? And that's what you need to know most, okay? And then I get the Ten of Swords. It's done, okay? It's done. It came to fruition. It's an ending with a brand new beginning. Could have been an ending, again, with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You might have that in your chart as well. But this is saying is that it's come to fruition. The Ten of Swords is about closing out a completion of some sort of defeat or loss within a relationship or situation. Give me one more card on this Ten of Swords. This is what you need to know most, okay? But you got the strength and resilience to move forward. And then I get the Knight of Pentacles. Hello, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, so there's some sort of night that is coming forth on you, towards you, and this is, it's an earth energy, but the nights are about motion, and this is really about, kind of going through the steps that you need to take in terms of getting the love that you want. Again, not just sitting, on the couch and wishing and hoping it's going to come for you. Again, inspired action, doing the necessary steps that are necessary within a relationship to bring it to something, to mold it and create a beautiful artwork, right, of love between you, right? So this is going to be very key. So you've got to put some of that skin into this game of love, okay? It's important for you to be a part of love and not just sit back and wait for someone else sometimes, to do it. Go after what it is that you want, and that's what is coming into play here. So that's going to be super key for you. So that's what it wants to let you know. Take the steps and be involved in love, in the generation of planting a seed and bringing up something new and building something new, right? And don't dim your light to fit in, okay? So if you're dimming your light to fit into a relationship or situation, then that's not being true you, right? That's not being true you. So don't dim yourself to fit in within a relationship or situation. And ask yourself, maybe perhaps how in the past have you done that with suitors, and what you need to do in terms of moving forward, right? To be you, just be you, right? The true you, and in the integrity of oneself, right? And whatever that is for you. So don't dim your light for someone. Be you, that unique you, and that is so enough, and it's more than enough, okay? So that's what it wants to let you know. Let's take a look at this other person, okay? This other person on the other side. What do we get here? We get the Hermit card and the Eight of Wands. So they are going a little bit of introspection. Virgo energy, Eight of Wands is, again, that eights are coming into play, some sort of change, travel, change, and movement. So perhaps this person is going within and getting some sort of enlightenment. You can kind of see the Hermit card here, stepping on a, kind of the butterfly stepping, kind of resting on a leaf real quick before it flies off. And it's that color green of the heart chakra, it's like in terms of where you're going to go in terms of your heart. But I feel that there is some sort of travel, change, and movement. So this person is stepping in and kind of going through some sort of introspective mode a little bit, to go within and shine the light within themselves to find out what it is that they truly want in love. And when they know what they want in love, then they're going to go ahead and jump off that leaf and fly. And this is travel, change, and movement, right? So you might be at a distance from this person, right? But I think they could be flying right towards you here, because the eights are about change. So there's a change within this person, okay? Anything else? Tell me a little bit more about this Eight of Wands. Anything else? Hierophant energy. Wow. Okay. So this is all about Taurus energy. Now you might have it in your chart. The other person might have it in theirs. But Taurus energy. So this is about, I kind of feel that this is all about some sort of belief or tradition. I feel that there is maybe perhaps there's a little bit of a hesitation because of a belief or tradition. It could be that this relationship is untraditional. It could be that there might be something a little bit unique and different about the relationship in itself that is, needing a little bit more on one side or on one person's side or another in terms of before they move forward. So there might be a little bit more thinking, evaluating, and then again, that's what that butterfly is doing on this leaf, stepping off for a moment to kind of think of where they want to fly to, right? Where they want to fly to in terms of that color of their heart, that green. So I feel that there is some sort of change in this belief system or tradition, or it's untraditional in some way, right? That's what I'm getting, guys. Let me note your comments because I'd love to know, all right? But that's what I'm feeling here, okay? So that is what is coming through for this person. I want to find out what is it that, anything else that, let's see, wants to come through here real quick? Inspired action. Yeah, they're ready to take some inspired action. Yeah, just like you, right? You guys both have to get into the game, okay? Ignoring each other is not going to get anyone anywhere, okay? There is some space and time that could be necessary for some recuperation, which is, valid for sure. But it's if something's going to become, this person's going to take some inspired action is what I feel, okay? So if you're wondering, that's what's coming through. What is it that they want most from you? What is it that they want most from you? The world. You're kind of their world, right? It's kind of like what they love being around you, that there's a lot of passion, here. The world card is they want a successful completion with you. They want something successful with you, right? And at the very least, a successful completion, right, is what's coming into play. Yeah, that's what's coming in here. How interesting. Yeah. Well, guys, that's what I feel. How interesting. Yeah. Could be travel. Again, remember I told you this person could be at a distance? Could be travel. This person would have to travel, okay, away. What else they want most from you? They see you as their star, right? They want, that healing. They want hope. They want you to have faith in them. They want you to have faith in them and hope that you can create some magic. They see you as a star. This is Aquarius energy too. Some of you might have Aquarius in your chart as well. But they do see you. It's not uncommon for Leos to be stars, okay? But that's what I feel that's happening here. So they want a completion. They see you as their star, right? And Seven of Cups. They know that what they want most of you is to choose them. They know that you have a lot of choices. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, but to have faith in them. This is about they want to get your faith. They want your faith in back in them, okay? And that's what's going to be key. This might take a little bit of work, but that's what's coming through here, okay? Anything else what they want most from you? What is it? Wow, they want some time alone with you. I'm just telling you, they want some alone time with you. Okay, it's what's coming out here. Okay, what is it that they like about you most? What is it that they like about you? Let's talk about what they like about you. What does they like about you? What do we get? The Five of Cups and Justice. That you want things balanced and equal. Libra energy, and of course Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So you get the Five of Cups, right? And the fives are about maybe some sort of tension and conflict within a relationship or situation. And then justice is about, a decision of getting, something that's balanced, right? A little bit more balanced within the situation. So it could be that what they like most about you is the fact that you want balance in a relationship. And even if they didn't like it, they respect it. Okay. But you want balance. You're not gonna put up with any sort of conflict, adversity, and in terms of regret or anything of the sort. So you want to come in as saying, hey, are we kind of on the same page? Are we kind of looking a little bit in the same direction before we kind of jump into this, right? And so that's something that they like about you. Anything else? That you want things to be fair, okay? Queen of Swords, right? That you're very creative, you're very enthusiastic. You've got that exuberance and vibrancy that they love, right? But I think the biggest thing here is that they love your mind. They love your mind, okay? So they love how your mind works, all right? So I think that they find that super sexy. Yeah, they do. And your keen sense of perception. What is it that they dislike about you? Dislike. What is that? Oh my gosh, the changing of karma, that the changing of things within the relationship or situation, how you change. You've leveled up, Leo, okay? You've leveled up. And it obviously affects the relationship or situation, right? And yeah, how you have, what they dislike is that the cycle has changed, right? And you've found balance yourself if you couldn't find it in that relationship or situation, and that's what's coming through here. So Sagittarius fire energy, so Sagittarius energy, so that the karmic cycle has ended, and now it's about the level playing field, that things are all level now, right? And they dislike the fact that you're leveling up and leveling out, if that makes sense, okay? You're leveling up and finding balance, okay? And that something has come to an end, that perhaps you put an end to this situation, okay? Capricorn energy, okay? For some of you, that could have been the case, all right? They don't like that part of it, that things have come to an end. But again, like we talked about at the beginning, right? That an ending is can sometimes be a brand new beginning. We can't just look at it as being all is lost, so it's just forget it. It'll never ever happen again, you know? No, we've got to just kind of let things work and let things unfold, right? And trust that the universe is working with you, especially right now with the card that you got in the Guardian of the Soul family, okay? So sometimes the breaking down is the becoming of a relationship, right? And I know it's hard to look at it that way, but it happens more than you think. All right. So what we're going to do is take this over to an extended, and what we're going to talk about is what this person's next move is going to be, in this, and we're going to talk about a little bit more about what it is that they haven't told you, okay? What their greatest challenge and fear might be within this relationship or situation, what they're most impressed by about you, and then we're going to take some messages from both sides, and then a potential outcome with advice at the end. So if you are interested, you definitely want to check it out, okay? And if not, then I look forward to see you next time. And until then, namaste.